In theory, I'm not a Blood Angels collector, but some of the models, like Commander Dante, are so cool and the characters so glorious that I could not resist. Yeah, the devastation of Baal and Dante's sense of duty deserve a place for display in my shelves. And since we are here, why not also adding a few of his elite Sanguinary Guards? I got these 3 chunky golden angels to accompany Dante. I was particularly interested in the ancient with his banner, which is one of the coolest accessories you can get for these figures, so let's move on. Let's begin from our chapter master that is torn apart between his sense of duty and the desire to finally rest. But this is a grimdark unboxing and Dante is coming with his trademark axe mortalis and the perdition pistol. We will have to attach the jump pack, but not much more is present here. Looking closely, the death mask is nicely sculpted, and the overall golden paint reminds me of Rogaldorn armor. I don't have Sanguinus yet, so I can compare to him. I think that especially the death mask would have deserved some more inking, especially for the mouth, but all considered, it is a very good work. The branded pauldrons are quite nicely made, even if the shading could have been better. Sadly, the pauldrons are still attached using the old plastic strip, so the horizontal raise is limited, but for arms and legs we are in much better position and we will have no problems, also helped by the armor sculpt, which is quite agile. The jump pack is pretty much identical to the ones used by jump pack intercessors, with the obvious difference in color and decorations. Both the pistol and the power axe are unique to Dante, neatly made and perfect for him. With all the skill creep that has happened with time, Dante looks surprisingly in line with the older figures, slightly taller but not huge. In a sense, I would have preferred him to be more on a hero scale, but even like this is a great addition. I think that the included flying stand is also suggesting the preferred way for displaying him. Death from above personified. For the Sanguinary Guard, the Golden Angel with the Encarminated Sword has volunteered. These guards all have wrist-mounted bolt guns with different melee weapons each. The more striking part is the very chunky backpack and the pair of wings that each of them have. These action figures are inspired to the older models, so I will expect in the future to see new models based on the new jump pack based miniatures. But I love the retro look these ones have. The entire set is made of 5, but 3 is enough for me. The armor design is clearly different from Dante's, with more classic Space Marines collars and bottom legs. I'm not really sure about why the Abs armor is modeled as a separate piece, probably not to limit the movement. I would have preferred it behind the belt. It looks like the guys are wearing casual shirts outside their pants. The wings are made of white plastic with blue shades. They have a limited movement range along the vertical axis, like you have two doors in shape of angelic wings. They are cool, but I cannot unsee that they remember me the fake wings used for commercial advertisements. The Ancient's death mask is quite iconic, and they even shaded the eyes and mouth. I think that at least the latter will have benefited Dante too. But besides that, all of our Sanguinary Guards share more or less the same look and feel, so if in doubt, pick the one you like the most. In general, the golden paint and details are perfectly in line with what we have seen with Dante. They will fit together without surprises. The Ancient's and Carmine's sword has a nice unique look and it is painted quite neatly, with special details and power nodes having proper blue shades. The banner is made of soft plastic and it is very nicely painted. It is quite a bit heavy, so you will have some fun trying to balance it, especially on the included Tron flying stand. An annoying detail is that the wrist-mounted bolt gun does not allow the standard to properly stay on the vertical, so you will have to tinker around with arm's position and the holding hand. The jetpacks look ridiculously huge, but this makes them even more interesting. I guess this is one of the secret ingredients in Warhammer figures. My favorite weapon among them all is the Encarmine axe, which may also be dual-wielded. All weapons have particularly great paint jobs, but this one is particularly cool and massive. Altogether, they really give the idea of a special elite unit, even among Astartes. They are cool painted, they have all the fascinating look of noble blood angels, and they can also fly with the included stands. They fit perfectly with older blood angels figures you may have, so no risk of scale creep. Their only issue is probably the price that is quite above average for this class of figures. In my personal ranking, Dante is on the first spot, with the Ancient and his awesome banner trailing behind, and then all others. Well, having said that, I wish you a nice rest of the day trying to make them stand on your shelves.